back to day 5 of building with intention. That's what this month is about. The month of May is to build with intention. And I just want to get here every day on live and share with you guys. I want to share, how I'm building this YouTube channel, how I'm building my website, how I'm building just this brand of Healing Daily to Live. Today, was a little like nervous, I guess, anxious type. I was thinking of doing coaching earlier, but I had took it away. Hello, welcome. Oh, hi, Mama. I had to look close to the face. How's it going? Welcome to the live. So glad you were able to catch it. Today's day 5 of building with intention. So out here again, showing up. Deja says hi. Tell her I said hi and love you guys so much. Miss you guys so much. Yeah, I was just getting on here and talking about building with intention. And yeah, what are you building today? How are you doing? How is your month of May going? And how is it with, your dreams and your goals and your aspirations? Are we flowing? Are we in a momentum? Are we in a groove? Yes, yes. I was looking at this quote. It says, you don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to be willing to take the right step. And that's what it's all about this month, is just keep showing up for yourself. Even though we may not understand how it all may pan out, that's not the point. The point is not to know how everything's going to go. The point is not to know how everything will work out. Then that means we wouldn't need faith. And I mean, when we have faith and we're walking it out, those two together are so powerful. But when we're doing it all ourselves, we're doing it out of our own strength, out of our own might, and that gets us nowhere. Because at the end of the day, the heaviness, the burden will always be on us. It will always be on our shoulders. And we'll always feel in the back of the head that like we're the ones responsible for everything. We're the ones responsible for everything going right. And when it goes wrong, and we can't fix it, then what then? So it's having faith and walking it out at the same time, understanding you're not going to see the whole thing. You just have to do it. That's the way that you learn. That's the way that it changes, That's the way. Hi, welcome to the live, Shadow. Welcome to the live, Pharaoh. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know what is one habit that you're working on this month to build attention towards your dreams, towards your goals, towards your plans. Whatever that you're trying to work on, what is one habit that you're staying committed to this month? Cleveland, Ohio, welcome in the building. How is the weather in Cleveland? For me here in New York, it is cold and it is rainy. But at the same time, it's good. Not too bad. It's not that cold though. It's about like in the 60s. But yes, let me know also what habit you're staying committed to this month. Procrastination. Okay, procrastination, a lot of those, that's something you're trying to get away from. You're trying not to have this month. Very nice today. First day, no rain. Okay, awesome. That's good to hear, Farrell. Newark, New Jersey. Okay, welcome. Jersey in the house. Welcome. Trying to be positive, but it's difficult. Yes, positivity sometimes is difficult, especially when our situations don't look the best, especially when the situations just keep looking like everything's falling apart and you don't know how to get out of it, especially if you've done it before and all you've seen is failure. You haven't seen the results that you want to see. But, the caveat there is I've been thinking, what if your purpose is in your pain? What if your blessing is in your pain? You know, what if your success is in everything that seems bad? And we're just looking maybe too close at the situation, too hard at the situation, you know? Sometimes the pain and sometimes the heartache and the loss and the feeling of failure weighs so heavy that we can't see what's right in front of us. We can't see, you know, the time that we have put in, the work we have put in, the hours that we have spent, those early mornings that you've been up, those late nights that you have gone, those full days that you've put in the work. And maybe it didn't happen every single day. Maybe that's why you feel like you can't really compare it. Maybe it was on and off. Maybe it was for a full week and then you dropped off because something happened. But it does count because all of that added to the momentum. The momentum just got lost because you thought that you failed because you weren't consistently doing it. But consistency is defined by you. It's not defined by somebody else. It's defined by you. And it's defined by how are you going to commit to yourself. My pain and suffering makes my love light, frequency brighter. Okay. And Alexander says the momentum. I mean, I could see that. I could see pushing past the pain and suffering allows your love, light, frequency to radiate brighter. Yeah, definitely. I can see how that works. I just think sometimes we just focus so much on the pain because we just want whatever that needs to happen just to happen, you know. And I'm guilty for it too. But you know, that situation, that pain, that suffering, it's there for a reason. It's not there for no reason. And it's there to build you up. It's there to push you closer to your goal, closer to who you're supposed to be. Sometimes we just have to have a different mindset, a mind frame towards the situation. We have to ask God to like give us new eyes in the situation and to help us to look at the situation differently, because we keep on looking at where we're at right now, but we need him to help us look at it where he already sees us, you know, where he sees the vision and the dream that he put in us. He already sees us there. We just need to see ourselves there, and that will turn the whole situation. Until we do that, it's hard to move forward. It's not that you can't move forward, it's just going to be harder. You're going to be dragging more baggage, more weight, more pain, more things from the past, more old habits. All this stuff you're going to be dragging. But until you start really seeing yourself the way he sees you, which is already there, the purpose person that he wants you to be in this life, you really won't be able to move forward. Alato, I just subbed. I would like to see more of these lives. Oh, thank you so much, Alato. I appreciate that. So, subscription, that makes my heart so happy. Yeah, I'm trying to do these lives every day for the month of May. Just put myself out there and just trying to get more comfortable on camera, comfortable talking, and yeah, comfortable with just building this YouTube, because I really want it to be something, and it requires more of you than what you think, but at the same time doesn't require as much as what you think, you know? It's like, stop overthinking the thing and just start and just go and just do, because that's how you learn. You won't learn trying to have it all figured out and having it perfectly fit and align, because then that just means that nobody can tell you nothing. Like, I don't want to be at a point in my life where nobody can tell me nothing, where I can't hear sound wisdom, I can't hear good advice, you know, I can't hear, I can't listen. And when you're always just trying to be a perfectionist and always just trying to be ready before it starts, I mean, you're putting yourself in that position. Even though you may not want to be that, you're just trying to be that so you don't feel like an imposter. At least for me, you don't feel like you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, to a point, you should have yourself ready to go, but at the same time, you're never going to know everything. And the only way that you'll learn more is if you just start. And like, that's what I'm doing this month, is just putting myself more out there, because I know I want to be more engaging with my community. I want you guys to know me just as I would like to know you guys, because I want to also produce content that you want to see. I want to talk about things that you want to hear. um, I want to make products that you would like to buy. I want to do that. Yeah. And Farrell said, I'm diagnosed with 4 mental illnesses, makes life challenging, but I think the world's crazy, not me. God said, I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. Yes, amen. You are not of this world. You're in this world. And hey, I don't think you're crazy. You're able to be here on live and type that very well. So that shows me that you're not. Yeah, I want to take what the world is putting on you. You're trying to be a better person, you're trying to be a better human, then, let the noise stay outside and just keep going straight for that narrow path. And yes, speak on it. You are giving me life today. Oh, I miss you, Mama. I miss you, miss you, miss you. And I cannot wait to see you again and just hear your voice. Like, you don't even know, your energy is just so, I miss it. I miss it. I really support. Keep going. Thank you, Alato. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, I was saying earlier, today I had just put out that I am taking coaching calls. It is something that I was thinking about doing earlier, but that imposter syndrome, you just feel like, you're not really supposed to give something that you don't know how to do, but that's the way I start. Okay, that's the way I start. So I'm putting coaching out there, free coaching, that you guys can join at the end of May. It's May 27th, 28th, and 29th. Pick any time that works with your schedule, and they're free. And they're just calls just to help build with whatever you're trying to right now. And you just tell me how we can work on focusing on whether it's your YouTube channel, whether it's, being disciplined in whatever area in your life that you're trying to be disciplined in, whether it's solo travel, like any of that you want to just talk on and speak on, and just see how to, actively get yourself closer to it, because that's what it's about. It's one thing to acknowledge what we're dealing with and what's stopping us from getting to the next step, and then it's another thing to act. It's another thing to say, okay, how am I going to actually do this? Because I feel like sometimes it's the longest part of the whole situation is just you thinking about it the whole time. Same thing I think about if I go to the gym or not. Like, the hardest part is just me thinking about the fact that I don't want to go to the gym. But once I'm there, it's fine. It's like normal. It's like it wasn't that bad. It's really the part of you just sitting and thinking about all the what ifs of what could happen, what has happened, what might happen, just all of that. And honestly, that's just all a fantasy that you've already created in your head that has not happened. You're just going off of past mistakes, past experiences, things that have happened in the past, but at the same time, you can't predict the future. So it's, in a sense, you're trying to predict the future by already feeling like you're going to fail. Like, what you're doing right now, you've never done before. And if you say that you have done it before, well, you've never done it in this time and place. So this is a completely new thing that you have done, no matter how many times that you have tried it, like failed before, and you're trying to do it again. And this is another time. This is still the first time that you're doing it in this season. So it's a new time, so you can't compare it anymore to the past. Stop comparing it to how many times you may have failed before. Stop comparing it to what has happened on the outside of you that prohibits you from moving forward. Stick to the now and don't look at the future. Stick to right now, what is one thing that you can do that you can stay committed to yourself, that can feel like it's easy, but it's pushing you closer to your goal, your dream, excuse me, faster than what you thought it would. You know, faster than just saying, like, yeah, I can't do it because of what happened in the past. Like, no, what is one thing that you can do? Because, like I said, this is a different season, this is a different time, and this is a new day. You can't compare it to the past. Alado says, heart seems pure. What's your zodiac sign? I was born in February 23rd. So I'm guessing that's a Pisces. I really don't go by the signs. But yeah, that is my sign. And Mama said, we are fasting and juicing to heal. Love your info on healing life changes. Oh my gosh. I got to talk to you, Mama. I got to talk to you. I freaking love hearing that. Okay, I'm definitely going to catch up with you after this live. Pharaoh said, I think people who suffer are chosen ones. Christ suffered on the cross. I had a pretty woman flirt with me yesterday, but I don't know if I can be in a relationship. I almost asked for her number, but I didn't. She smiled so big at me. I just want to help people make the world a better place. And yes, you know for sure where you're at in life. You know if you're ready for a relationship or not. You know if it's the time and season for it. You really do know at the end of the day. It's just we make the choices. We're the ones that decide to go into something, whether we are, and that's a different type of ready, you know. I feel like those type of readies, you know when it's time for it, and you know when you're just trying to do it just to pass the time, or maybe it's comfortable and you just don't want to let it go. There's a lot of things with that, but yes, we have to do our own due diligence, and we have to seek God for that counsel and that wisdom so it doesn't distract us from what He's trying to get us to do in this season of our lives. Because we don't want to waste our time here, you know, and we don't want to miss out on the blessings that He has on us and the opportunities that He wants us to be involved in, because there's so much in this world to do, and it's not just in your area where you grew up in. It's not just in that small area, you know. There is a whole world out there that would love to see your face. And it's just, yeah, it's just so many people to meet. There's so many things to explore. There's so many things to see. And it's not just the space that you grew up in. It's so much more out there. And we have to build that confidence from within to even want that from without. Make the world a better place. And women don't usually catch my vibe because I talk about deep stuff. It just may be that person. It's not necessarily that woman. It just may be that person. Everybody's on their own wavelength. Everyone's on their own journey. So I don't really think it's good to like generalize people, because everybody is on their own path, and maybe you keep running into people who are on the same type of wavelength, but it doesn't mean all of them are like that, because there's 7 billion people in this world, and we all do not think the same. There's a lot of people that follow their religions to the T. There's a lot of people that follow their traditions to the T. There's a lot of different cultures out there. We don't all think the same. And so that's where faith comes in. You have to have faith that if that's the type of person or energy that you want to be around you, that person will be put in your life in the time and season that it's supposed to be. So yeah. But yeah, I've been on here for a good minute. It's the time frame that I want to do. I want to do 10 to 20 minutes every day on live. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up for today. I do appreciate everyone that stopped in, and I appreciate you guys commenting. Definitely make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you know when I am posting. May is really kind of just like I'm uploading whenever I get a chance for lives. There's no particular time, so I apologize in advance. So I hope that you guys can catch it whenever you do, or if you don't catch it, just catch the replays. But June, I may try to do it more. A more consistent time, but it will probably be less lives. So you can look out for that then. But yeah, catch me when you can for May. We're just building this month. Check out my website, healingdailytolive.com. Download that free habit tracker. Find one thing that you can stay committed to yourself this month to push you towards your goals, your dreams, and your visions. And if you want a one-on-one free coaching call with me, check out my website as well. They're going to be available at the end of this month, the 27th through the 29th. So I appreciate you guys. Love you guys for the support, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Farrell.